Well, this is a little nerve-wracking. Certainly more people than our rehearsal rounds. And you're gonna notice me pacing around back and forth the whole time. For you guys in the front, I'm sorry. I'm sweating a little bit. Hopefully you can't smell me or anything like that. My heart is beating out of my chest, and I don't know if I'm more nervous this time than the last time, the time before that. Well, isn't that ironic? The guy that's all nervous and scared is up here, ready to talk to you all about fear. And this feeling that I have now, the feeling that I had when I saw these posters first up in Jennison Hall, that's what we're here to talk about. That raw emotion, we all know it, fear. Let's go back to the beginning. Since you were a kid, you've only known how to deal with fear in one way, maybe two. Either freeze up or run from it. Whether it was a simple game of manhunt, hide and seek, a scary movie, or an angry adult, every time fear presented itself, you would run. But today I ask, what if fear isn't something to run from, but something to run at? Not a stop sign, not a bump in the road, but a direction to head to achieve and gain all the things that you want in this life. Today, as you feel scared, far beyond this conversation, far beyond listening to all these speakers, I want you to embrace that fear. I don't want you to freeze. I don't want you to run from it. I want you to do what we're doing here today. Fear, forwards. Good morning, everybody. My name is Haikal. As you know, I'm a senior graduating this May, and I'm super excited to be here and give this talk. I'm a member of the soccer team, a business owner, see my family in the crowd, super excited, but I'm just another guy. Absolutely petrified to be up here and give this a shot. Our lives, whether it's social, academic, professional, are so fast. Everything is moving so quickly, it seems like. In every interaction, there's fear. Think about it. The last time you were walking down the street or you're sitting at the pub, you might have saw a cute girl or a handsome guy. You wanted to go up and have a conversation with them, maybe get their number. But you didn't, because you were scared. You let that fear, that paralyzing feeling, stop you in your tracks. Think about the last time you were in class, an extracurricular event. Some big CEO hotshot came in and they were ready to give you this full entire topic and presentation about what they do. You wanted to go up and get their LinkedIn or their number, start a conversation after, but you didn't because of fear. Think about maybe the last time you were in class this past week. You could have been sitting in the back, half paying attention on your phone, but you heard something that piqued your interest and you didn't raise your hand. Why? Because of fear. And I bring up all these moments because I know too well that I've been in all those situations. And it's only normal. But think about the things we're missing out on by letting fear stop us. Real, genuine connections. Maybe a relationship, a romantic relationship. Maybe if you don't ask that CEO hotshot for their LinkedIn or number, you're depriving yourself of an opportunity, a future internship, a job, a career. And if you don't ask that simple question by raising your hand nice and high, you're depriving yourself of the knowledge that you're here at Bentley to gain. So, the question is, what are we going to do about fear? When I talk about raising my hand in class, it has to do with the fear of judgment. The fear of judgment, for me, has to do with caring about what other people think. And I say it all the time. I'm guilty of it. I say, I don't care what people think. Raise your hand if you say that. Now keep your hand raised if you actually don't care what anybody thinks? Exactly, just what I thought. We all care about what people think, and it's only normal. As an athlete, I care about what my teammates, my coaches think. I care about my classmates and my professors. And I care about, as a business owner, the little girls and guys that I coach. I want them to look up to me as a role model. And the parents that are my clients, I want them to be able to have real meaningful connections with me and respect me. And when I think even a little deeper, I'm a son, I'm a nephew, I'm a grandson, I'm a brother, I'm a friend, I'm a best friend to all these important people in my life. And I feel a responsibility to show up for them. I owe it to them for all the amazing things that they've done for me. So accepting that, maybe fear of judgment, thinking about all the time what other people are thinking about you is normal. We should ground ourselves within it. But what we shouldn't do is let it stop us from doing the things that we want to. Today, I'm talking about fear because I think if you stay scared for too long and fearful, your confidence never catches up. That's why I'm choosing action before my confidence. And I'm not fearless. All I'm doing is practicing my fear. And I've had a lot of fear throughout my life. In 5th grade, I fell, I broke my back, 4 vertebrae. Senior year of high school, I had an emergency surgery on a hemorrhage in my neck. Freshman year here, I had a double bilateral surgery on both my legs that left me in a wheelchair for 2 months. I know what fear is like. And I know you all do too. I know you've had all those moments where you've hit rock bottom and choosing action was easy because it's the only thing on the table to do. It's the only option. But today, I'm not talking about the only option is action. I'm talking about our goals, our ambitions, our dreams, our things that we're doing every single day. It's easy to just give up. It's easy to not choose action. It's easy to just move on to the next thing. But choosing action before confidence is simple. It's small, actionable steps every single day, compounded over time to get us to where we want to be. So I know I say it. I know it sounds so easy when it comes off the tongue. And it's kind of like Nike. Just do it. Just do it. I don't know where to start. Well, it's simple. I'll give you a story. A good friend of mine named Kailash. I went to school with him since 2nd grade. He probably did a little too much of my homework. Hopefully my parents didn't hear that one. But he was phenomenal, unbelievably smart, and he could do just about anything you needed him to do, whether you were in a group project or whether it was on his own. But something Kailash couldn't do is have a good conversation. He's extremely introverted. And as he went on to go to the Ivy Leagues and study at all these amazing places, he realized to go further in his academic and professional career, he needed to learn how to do that, to have those skills, to become more extroverted. So, raise your hand if you guys know of Uber. I'm sure that's everybody. Now, keep your hand raised if you took an Uber within the last week. A lot of people, right? Every single time Kailash would go into an Uber, he decided and made it promise himself that he would start a simple conversation. And by the time he got to the next stop sign, he would take that conversation a little bit further. And by the time he got to the next stop sign or intersection, he would want to know about the Uber driver's family, where they were from, what they were doing, why are they doing an Uber? Do they have another job? And as time went on, Kailash passed through more stop signs and more intersections, and he learned how to communicate. He learned how to public speak. He learned how to do all these things from a simple behavior, a simple action we all do, taking a simple Uber. So today, I ask you, what is your Uber going to be? What is your small, repeatable, mundane task that you're going to promise yourself to do? My name is Michael Haikal, everybody. I really enjoyed this talk, and I really appreciate your attention and time. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for helping me practice my own fear and going forward.